The whiteness slowly fades. And you see the city of Neverwinter. Sarah, are you coming?
Yeah, I'll be right there.
Moonbrook. Sarah.
No, I wouldn't swindle you out of anything.
You're the elf that they spoke about, are you?
I am the elf, the number one elf. What can I do for you?
Well, I might even be able to supply you with some of that. We're looking for a few good crew members for a ship that's about to head out. Does that sound like something you might be interested in? Look out! Ice up ahead!
I have a plan.
We have to do something. We have to do something, Sarah.
A plan. Let's go back for him.
I can't see a bloody thing in this blizzard. Where did you go?
Where did you go?
Moonbrook.
Don't.
Moonbrook. What are you doing?
Did you not see that?
You see the ghost rush towards you. It doesn't seem to stop in front of you. It tries to flow into your body. And you recognize that the ghost is trying to possess you.
Are you okay down there?
Cheppy hears things.
What things?
Cheppy doesn't know.
Okay.
Cheppy doesn't think it's Frog. Frog, are you talking to Cheppy? No, it didn't sound like your voice. That was definitely not Frog's voice. What's Cheppy thinking?
You want to head down next, Ray?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. How will you get down?
Moonbrook, the ghost reaches into you. You take 21 damage. What does it look like as you fall to the ground?
As the hand passes through me and grips my heart, it's like it almost like yanks it out. Like if Leoric paid close attention, he could see it like reach in and yank out, and instantly Moonbrook crumbles to the floor.
Leoric, through the ghost you can see Moonbrook fall to the ground.
Whoa!
Are you all right?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. There's nothing here. There's just a big gap into the hole over there.
Where are the others?
I don't know.
Cheppy, are you coming?
Suddenly, whipping around the front of your face, you see a tentacle of some kind try to reach out and strike you, but you dodge out of the way at the last moment.
What the heck? Ray!
A strange
Cheppy!
creature with a beak, and it seems to be floating with tentacles hanging below it. It looks like some kind of horrific sort of brain that's floating in the air.
Ray, I'm sorry. We have to help Nissa.
Falling. My paladin. You must not let this come to pass. You must seek vengeance! What? Ariel begins to rush across the rope. It gets taut with the weight of your body as you rush across.
wall behind him. He's going to reach into his spell component pouch, or his handbag here, and he's going to take out 3 slabs of jerky, the rations that he has, 2, 1 for each of them, and a bonus one to see who can get it. And then he's going to then throw it down the hallway.
Make strong and give us food! Out of way, small! Out of way!
Moonbrook, please make a death saving throw. That's a natural 20. Cariel.
And
bring your sword down. How do you kill it?
I take my halberd and I slice into its brain. And it slices it in half and its blood pools. And it sizzles because of the Cheppy fire.
As Nissa slays the Grell, we hear Cheppy yelling from deeper inside the mine, back where you came down the bucket. Nissa! Ray! The kobolds took the bucket!
Cheppy! We should go to her. If
Yeah.
we can.
Okay.
Jeez.
Okay. Just. Okay. Ray is still hanging on to Nissa's torso, sort of looking at the dead creature, the monstrosity in front of him, just still breathing hard, looking at it but afraid to look away at the same time. And then finally he lets go slowly. He goes, okay, let's see what we can go do. And then turns around and starts to walk to where Cheppy is.
Yeah, I look back at the dead remains of the Grell, smile a little, and then I follow him.
So what are we gonna do? Cheppy doesn't know.
We have to find the others.
I don't know if we can. I mean, there's that passageway, but we can't do anything here, so.
But we have to find Leoric and Moonbrook, and we have to find Teriel.
Okay. Just give me a minute, okay? And Ray is going to put his hands on himself, and he is going to cast Cure Wounds at level 1. Let's do that real fast. Whew.
An 11 healing.
Yep.
Very nice. I think that's max. Yep.
So yeah, he puts his hands on himself and he starts chanting in Druidic and letting the spell weave its way around him as it heals him. Let's see. So I can just do that on my core page, right?
Mm-hmm.
Since the thing. Okay, so 19. And then I think seeing that the only other passage was to the west, I think he looks over at Nissa and goes, do you mind going first?
All right. I'll go first.
And then
I
he's...
just
go ahead.
grab my halberd, and I think if I had a torch, I lost it, so I pull out another torch and light it and start heading forward.
Ray's gonna be right behind her, but like directly behind her, peeking out as she walks forward.
Okay. Which way are you walking? You should be able to control your token.
I can't see anything.
Oh, I see it. It's all the way on the.
Yeah.
See
I
here.
zoomed out, but like I can't. Roll 20 is doing something funny.
Maybe try refresh.
I did.
Yeah, it dropped me too a second ago. I had to refresh twice for it to put me back in.
I'll try again.
Might have to close and reopen it. I think they were having some server issues.
Okay.
I don't know what the hell that thing was, Ray. I did enjoy killing it, though.
That's great. I've never seen anything like that.
It
I mean,
kind of
it's
looked like a brain.
It is a brain.
It-
That's a brain. I've seen
That's
a
a brain.
It had tentacle arms, though. I've never seen a brain.
Does my
with-
brain have tentacles too?
Maybe.
I don't know about Sata brains. Maybe.
Possible.
Sheppy doesn't like that.
No, but it had a beak.
So I'm going to the west, you said?
So we'll have to go. Yeah, we'll have to go south.
Southwest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, south. Yeah. Okay.
So this is where the bucket was, and then
Yeah.
Sheppy saw the kobolds go up, and they're all gone now, and so's the rope. I don't know how we're going to get back up.
Well, the others went down, so maybe we have to go down. We have to find them. This
well,
being apart.
Yeah, from the hole that I could see before all that mess went down, I thought I saw a bit of Leoric at one point running, so we got to be close.
You
We
saw
can just hope.
Leoric?
Only for a moment.
And he went this way?
I don't know. Like I said, I could only see it from that big hole, so we have to assume because I don't. There's nowhere else we can go. So
Was it this way? Or
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I hope there's
Oh,
no more
oh.
brains.
Oh God!
Yeah,
I
oh,
completely.
God, I don't
Actually,
wanna
no.
fight
I
another
heard him this
princess.
way. I heard him this way. I forgot. I
you
did.
heard him?
Yeah, right when you started to fight. But
Okay, there's two paths. There's one going north and one going further west.
I have no idea.
What do you think, Cheppy?
There are table and chairs set up in this area. It looks like maybe potentially some kind of break area, you would assume, for miners, maybe. And on top of the table, you can see some scratches and whatnot, and the chairs have sort of been kicked over. There's a bunch of stuff on the floor as well, sort of spilled out. You can see some remnants of some food and some other debris.
Is this from the miners that were down here?
Maybe? They must have been chased away by someone or something.
Maybe
Well, if it
those
was-
kobolds.
Yeah, if it was the kobolds,
Probably.
so I wouldn't. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know which way to go.
They must have had a way out from here, right? If this was their break space.
I'm thinking the bucket was the only way. I don't know if there would be another way. I mean, maybe.
There has to be, because the bucket was the way down, so there has to be a way maybe further into the mine, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know. All I know is the others went down, so I think we have to keep going down.
Okay. So,
But I don't know which way that is.
well, let's pick a way and then. Oh, wait a minute. Ray is gonna go over and. No, this isn't. This ends over here. There's nothing here.
It does? All right, let's go north.
can
As you
see.
step over there, Ray,
Yep.
you actually step on something kind of like hard and sharp, and it like pointedly hurts.
Ow! Ow! Ow!
What happened?
I don't know. Ow!
I
I
like
guess
run over to him.
Ray looks
What is it?
down.
You can
to
see
see
that
what he's
there
up to.
are dice on the ground.
Dice. Huh.
A little gambling to pass the time?
I actually have a set. We just really haven't had a chance to use it. Do you need a set of dice?
I wouldn't be opposed to a set of dice.
Sure.
I've never really used one before, but you can show me.
Sheppy doesn't know what dice are.
Oh, it's just a little thing with numbers on it, or sometimes you see symbols, but yeah, you can use it for
them
gambling.
For games, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, for games. Mm-hmm.
What kind
yeah.
of games? Like the games that the pirates were playing in that tavern in Luskin?
I don't know, maybe. I mean, you do find a lot of dice playing in taverns, so yeah, probably. You know, you can make a good little bit of money if luck flows your way. Ray reaches down and picks them up and then hands them over to Nissa.
Cool. And she just puts them in her pouch. You'll have to show me how to use these later, but no
Yeah.
tricks.
Oh, no. You know, friends, right? I'm not going to trick you.
We'll see. And then I start heading back up the tunnel to the north. All right, let's find our friends.
Okay.
Hopefully they're all right so that we can play dice with them.
Yeah.
I kind of call out, Moonbrook, Leoric, Teriel. There's another break in the road. Actually, one is a dead end. Okay, we're gonna continue going.
Okay. Whoa. Okay. Not too fast. You scared me. I'm sorry. I'm still jumpy.
Me too. There
You're
could
fine.
be
I mean-
more of those brain things.
You know, I really don't want to think so. So I don't know if
Yeah.
I can deal with that.
Let's just stay close.
Yeah.
Continuing forward, you can see that there are stairs leading down, carved into the stone. You continue your way down. Meanwhile,
I think
we switch to the other group. Teriel has just rushed over to you, Moonbrook. And he said your name in Elvish.
Sionadale. Are you okay?
I'm fine. Where's your clothes?
I had to cross a chasm. I thought I was gonna be late. My goddess reached through me. I wasn't thinking. I saw you were down. For the goddess to reach out to me, a vow has been struck, and I could not do anything but take down that ghost. And it's definitely down, and I may have done a little bit more damage to the boardings than I wanted to. As long as, oh yeah, are you okay? You look horrible. I didn't mean that in the way of
No, it's fine. It's
happened
fine.
to you. Don't look yourself.
I don't feel myself, but I will say that the best thing that you just said is that you didn't think. I'm sure if you did, I'd be dead for sure.
Well, me going across a chasm on a rope is not the best of things. I trained in a lot, but tightrope walking wasn't one of them. Let's see.
What do you look
I
like
think
without your chainmail, by the way, Teriel?
It's just a kind of like a light cloth tunic or cloth leather tunic mix underneath. Kind of like a V-neck. It's strung together with, you know, just typical, I wouldn't say rope, but interlocking strings. It's kind of freeing. It's like it's meant for him to be able to breathe and then take it off and be able to sleep comfortably in. And he just has his underpants on and his bare feet. So you know, he's just in leather, and with his sword to his side. His shield and everything was dropped, along with all his gear, all his armor, back across the chasm. And that's on his mind of getting that. But right now, all he can think about is making sure Moonbrook's okay. So he's trying to prompt spells when he realizes he is gassed out. I can stand still. I can remember back in the days of the scholarly. It taught me some healing touches. Feet set. And he puts his hands on her shoulders. I'm still
Are you
recovering
alright?
through the divine health. It touched me.
Touch me too.
Like it.
Are you both all right?
What? You're standing there the whole time?
Not so long.
Do you have
I'm glad
any?
you're okay.
Can you hear her? She's on the brink of death over here.
I can. I think if Zeus lets me, I could try it.
I have nothing else.
I wish to have everyone together, so we can all be healed and embraced by Zeus here
Yeah.
before we push. You know where everybody else is? Have you seen them?
Last time I saw them was across the chasm, hanging by ropes of some sort. There was many ropes for some strange reason. There was a cat, and that's all I've heard and seen. I need to get back across there anyway. I left everything over there, besides my sword. I'm not gonna.
All right, are you going to walk across again? Because that.
I don't want to, but there's no other. Do you see another way?
No, and you need your things.
I did go. There's kobolds up there. I was when I ran off before. I went up and around. This thing actually loops upward, like a corkscrew up this way. But there were kobolds up there. Last time I was, and I was able to distract them, so I could
How
run
many
back down here.
kobolds are you talking?
3. There were 3 of them.
3. There was one that got by me. I was too focused. I don't remember its name or anything. It was in a hurry. What's that over there in that cove right there? Right next to you, Moonbrook.
Nothing was over here, but if I get so much as breathed on by a kobold, I fear that I will.
Yeah, I don't think we need to cross the chasm again. Do you have Featherfall at least available?
No. Well, I could try it.
Takes out a feather.
Okay.
Moonbrook.
See anything?
You hear that?
See?
Moonbrook.
It sounds like Nissa.
I don't think they can hear us over this waterfall.
Okay,
I
well,
heard something. Maybe they'll cross the chasm. Can I walk over to the ghost and see if there is any loot behind or anything left on the ground?
You sure can.
S-
Basically, where the body of Trex is, you can see the kobold that had the sort of satchel and these sort of fake wings made of like leather and sticks and whatnot. There's it's got like a satchel, like fake leather wings, and it's wearing some small like leather armor and whatnot. There is nothing aside from a satchel.
I search the satchel.
There are clumps of moss, lichen, and shrubbery inside.
All right, I'm gonna take that because in my head I'm like, Ray could probably use this. He likes nature. So, also, where did this ghost come from?
That
This?
thing. Yeah.
Why did it come from out of there? It was possessed. And if it was possessed with that, we may not be out of the thick of it. There could be more. There's a lot more to this mine or cave than we expect.
That's what he looked like.
Did it say anything to you? Or was it speaking its own language?
It did say its name. His name was Trex. He also said said something about they're really hungry. All the kobolds were starving for food, and they also were mentioned that they were able to. They said that Tremelain was able to would thrive with them. They wanted to work in the mines. They said.
To work with Tourmaline.
Correct.
Kobolds don't want to work with surface folk?
Exactly. And then I mentioned that there was some sawing on the planks, and that's when they didn't quite buy into it, and they started to attack.
Sawing on the planks.
So when I got attacked, I attacked it, and then, well, you know what happened next.
A good throw with that javelin, by the way. That was really good.
Thanks. I just want to know. I just want to wonder if we made the right if we made a mistake, or we made the right call.
Yeah, they wanted to bite me and scratch me, and then I almost fell off the side here.
You definitely defend yourself, for sure.
Yes, of course. Yes.
The creatures.
You can just now see Nissa sort of waving across the boards, barely able to hear her over the sound of the waterfall.
I could be.
Oh.
I'm hearing something.
Where'd they come from?
They've come from the northeast across the boards.
There she is. Nissa!
Are you alright?
We'll be right over. Stay there. So I'm just waving at her. I don't know if she can hear me. We must get going. So I'll just pick the satchel up and I'll put it around my shoulder and join Nissa.
Is she right there?
Yes, follow me.
That's where the kobolds were. All right, then it's probably fun.
Hey, first of all, I don't want to stand here much longer. I don't know if there's kobolds creeping underneath, scratching at the boards and whatnot, but I need to get over there.
Back up.
Okay. Hold on.
Where are you going? Cheppy has nowhere to go. Back up the stairs, okay?
It's fine. It feels sturdy. I don't.
Yeah. We'll go back
Up the stairs.
Okay, all right. Let's talk in this way.
It opens up here, if I remember correctly. We could have a place to chat.
He said there were kobolds up there, so don't go too high.
There's no one there now.
No, we just came from there.
Okay.
Oh, all right. Okay.
I need to get back over that chasm. As you can tell, I have nothing on.
Yeah, what's going on with all this?
Let's get everybody safe. Where's
Let's walk
Moonbrook?
and talk. Let's walk and talk.
Okay.
You're all gonna
Moonbrook!
start to head up? Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yeah, I think we're gonna try and get to an area.
What about you, Moonbrook?
So we can talk.
I want to go, but I can't fit in there. It's gotta move.
Sure.
I'm just curious. Okay.
There we go.
So,
All right.
continuing back up the stairs. Let's move you guys up here. Make your way up the stairs, away from the loudness of the waterfall. You are able to hear each other much more freely.
All right. From the looks of it, I fell down. I saw a creature as large Had 3 holes in his head. It looked like an eye should go somewhere, but the middle part looked like something bigger was supposed to be there. A
What?
mouth of
We
some
saw
sort.
a
I have
table
no
and
idea.
some chairs back here, but maybe we should talk in there? Is that easier?
Fine. Either way, I don't.
Okay, wait.
Are you all right, Terry?
Is Moonbrook okay?
Moonbrook?
You look,
We'll
you
explain.
look terrible.
We'll explain when we get there. And, Terry
Not in a bad way. I mean,
He's looking
yeah.
back at his the weight to his armor. I really
I'm just
need to go
gonna
back there.
I'm just gonna help Moonbrook. You all right?
Yeah, I'll be all right.
Right.
But she does take the help.
Yeah. I just help her get back up there.
Leoric, you're bleeding a little bit. You okay, buddy?
I'm all right. Okay. I wanted to wait for us all to be here. Keep talking or whatever, but I'm going to take a moment. Yeah, and
You see, Leoric starts to focus on something that no one else can see, an invisible strand. And then he reaches out and he plucks it, and as he does, droplets of arcane condensation start to drip into and mystify into the material realm, and he starts to collect it and start to. And I think as you see, he collects it with like a cloud, and then starts to push the arcane mists at each of you, doing prayer of healing, while muttering to Azuth.
I believe
So please.
prayer of healing is a 10-minute cast. It's like a ritual, if I'm not mistaken.
So he's just gonna do this, and this entire time he's gonna be collecting the arcane condensation off of the weave, and probably maybe going around and maybe even with his hands he'll be lifting up maybe like an arcane liquid of some sort, maybe like a mercurial type of viscosity as he reaches towards your mouth. Probably throughout the next scene or conversation with his hands of this arcane healing.
I imagine it causes goosebumps as soon as Ray feels it and just. Whew.
sorry. Yes.
Oh, it's okay.
And everybody heals 6.
We fought a brain.
We did fight a brain.
It was a good kill.
No, okay. It was the worst thing I've ever seen, ever. It was a brain, and it had tentacles, and there was like, it had like a beak, and I don't know if it was supposed to be like the brain of a bird or something that just lived on, or I don't know what it was. It was terrifying.
But it was a good kill. Are you all right? What happened? Moonbrook, what happened to you?
Yeah, you sit. I think Ray picks up the chair and says, "Please sit down, sit."
Fine, I will. And she'll like plop down into the chair.
All right, Moonbrook. Here. Like this.
Thank you.
There you are. Don't thank me. Thank Azuth.
Thank you, Azuth. There was a ghost.
A ghost.
And yeah, a ghost. And it hurt me really bad. I'm okay though. I'll be alright.
You'll be all right? You're sure?
She means she went down. We almost lost her.
No, you don't have to scare them all. I'm okay.
They need to know the truth, Moonbrook. You have to stop running from the truth.
It was very scary. I've never seen anything like it. It was, you were there, you're gone, and I'm sorry. I wish I could have stayed. Wish I was braver.
I'm sorry we weren't there. I'm so sorry.
Fine. I lost all my armor back there to go across and take on a ghost. Let me tell you, that wasn't a small
You saved
feat.
Moonbrook?
I wouldn't say that.
I know, I was pretty surprised myself. But no, he did.
If my kin goes down, I'll be there. Gotta speak out. We cannot leave anyone behind.
I put an arm on his arm, and I just say, "Thank you." Where is your armor?
I had to let go of it because I had to cross a chasm. There was only a rope. For some odd reason. Maybe thank you to the kobolds for making the place inaccessible for anybody else but them.
Is there still a rope? Maybe we can go back.
There is. I put a lot of tension on that rope.
I still have Moonberg's grappling hook.
I do
Maybe
need my armor at some point. I'm not
Maybe-
having much.
Maybe we can just go fishing.
Pointless.
I used to do some fishing.
we can try.
The kobolds took the bucket that we used to come down. They took the rope too.
Damn.
What is this, Leoric?
This is the arcane. It will heal you.
Just take it, you stubborn ass.
What is your god? By the way, what is Azuth? I didn't study it.
Azuth is the Lord of Spells. He's the apprentice of Mistra. Very recently become a god. You may have heard of Asmodeus and his devil twin. They were fused together for several time, but recently has been sundered. So he's back to a full force and able to help and give boon like this.
So he's the dark one.
Not a dark one.
You said he was brother to a devil.
His brother was a devil. He was fused to his devil twin. In a body, they both had to share. They were imprisoned for a while, but since then they have been sundered. And he is free to ride the weave again. And it is best now to... there has been such a stigma for so long about him, of course, being a dark one because of his imprisonment, but now he is looking for followers, and right now, to be quite honest, is the most potent, because he is, if you believe, he will listen.
I will have to consult with my goddess. Pass it along. I'll be fine. Thank you for your kindness.
Very well.
What is
Lisa?
what is his goal? Does he have a what is his purpose? What does he want from us for this bounty?
Azur?
Yes.
What does he wish?
Yes.
Well, he wishes, like all God, to have a purpose and to breathe life and help the mortals. He was once a mortal as well. He has been gifted immortality as of late and has joined the pantheon amongst the Mistra.
So you can become a god? That's a thing?
It's in all of us. Where do you think we come from, Ray?
Oh, I don't know. I'm sort of new to all this.
No, we
Why
come.
are you new? You've
Yeah.
always been elven.
His
of
elf
some
part,
sort.
yeah.
No, you guys are learned. You've read. You've been taught. This is new. I mean, the God side of things. Like you hear about gods, people pray, people do stuff. I mean,
You're a god yourself, Ray. All right.
Yeah, I sort of told you that in confidence.
Right.
Look,
Okay. What we're going to do now is we're going to open up to one another. Because
What?
I find myself risking my life here for you, and that wasn't the plan. Unfortunately, that's the truth. And we're going to start with Leoric. Leoric, I don't believe that you've lived a truthful life with us as of late. Your wounds are more in this. It's not normal. Your magic you cast, where fireballs rain, you shoot shards of ice. Your touch is cold and you are sleeping outside under snow. You have to open up to me. Your god is kin to a devil. Convince me not to cut you down.
Very well. I will try my best to convince you. I am Leoric. I am a changeling. How many changelings have you met here in Faerun?
Read about him. And you are definitely a special case.
Correct. I'm not from here. I'm not from, I am not from Icewind Dale. I am not from Tyrone.
Why are you here and where are you from?
I wish to go back.
To where?
Go back to where?
It's a different verse, a different, there is a multiverse, there is the weave, like it all is connected. There are also the worlds and realities that are connected through the different multiverse. And one of them is where I am from. And in that world, I was very powerful.
Why did you leave?
I did not mean to leave. I was banished.
What makes you think you
I
would
can
be
understand
welcome if you returned?
I'm not sure, but I could live my life as, before I was not me, I was somebody else. That's why I try to give up the lie of a changeling. So when they figured out, or when these people figured out that I was, Leoric was a changeling, they shunned me. And as they did that, they called me a doppelganger. And they shunned me, and as they shunned me, they banished me to a different realm. Banishing me here. I wish to tell you more, but if I do, I'm afraid I may lose the boon that I have with Azuth.
It's fine.
How
Thanks
did
for
you
opening
get
up.
this boon with Azuth in the first place? What did you have to do? Gods do not give out boons.
He said he couldn't give any more.
I could give you that. I could give you that. If one is to believe long enough and, of course, to dedicate their faith to one, you can gain the boon. It's a lot of research and a lot of studying, and could find the right person or the right move. The right move and the right.
You see, he starts to pace a little bit. His energy starts to kick up again. His anxiety starts to wash over him.
I wish to be truthful with all of you, and I think I trust every one of you. You have kept me alive several times, and I've died probably once or twice now, and I'm not sure why I'm even standing here today. I am blessed by
once
someone.
or twice now. Why'd you keep this away from us?
Well, I will told you when I came from the ice with the ice magic and everything. With all, why is my fireballs are turning to frost, and why I was able to sleep in the snow? I don't know. I do not know why that is, but I was convinced that I was dead under that snow the last time I was left in the ice. And once again, I also was convinced that I was lost my mortal coil when I was banished here. So I've been given these chances over and over again. But
Give me your hand.
We will.
Teriel takes out some holy water. I'm only gonna push a drop. I have to test something. And he drops a drop of holy water on his hand. Do you feel anything?
It's warm.
I think you start to see it's like a ring of frost starts to gather around the edges of its condensation.
And slowly it begins to freeze.
Is that what you thought was going to happen?
Wes.
I don't know. I have no idea what this is. This has never happened before. This is not a changeling thing. I try, and I would see, and I would try to light a fire, but I could not. It burned me the last time I tried. So when I did shoot whatever was comfortable, ice shot out. I don't know what that is. I am unaware. I will tell you all this in confidence. I wish to go back. I wish to go back to my world, and if I do that, the only way I think I can be able to do it is to the assistance of a god. And the best way to do it, through my research, is to Azuth, like I said. He is looking for followers.
Why would Azuth help you to leave this realm if he wants followers? You'd be leaving him, wouldn't you? Or does he exist there as well?
A great question. That is one I was hoping to ask Azuth when I have the opportunity. But I do not know. This is just the best way I can believe it so far. And really, what's got me here is belief.
Well, you haven't lost your mind yet, that's for sure.
Thank you.
That's the start.
Why don't we try to get your armor back, Teriel? You need it. You lost it helping Moonbrook. Maybe we can get it back and then find our way out of this place.
Of all the talk of death and everything, Teriel doesn't say anything, but he just kind of like narrows his eyes towards Ray. Fine. Yeah, let's get my armor back. He
Everybody
stands
good?
up.
Everyone feeling good? Anybody need any else?
This talk's not over. Everyone
Alright.
needs to give some kind of bit of something. At least if you have any family around, if something happens and we lose you, we can at least inform them. And he kind of walks off down the hall.
Ray, drink some of this. Until you feel better.
Okay.
Lisa, you as well.
I'm actually uninjured at this point. Give
Alright, more
give
for me.
mine to Moonbrook. She
Is
needs
this
it.
your sweat?
It's not my sweat. It's arcane condensation from the weave itself.
Uh-huh. Okay.
It's fine. It tastes alright.
I would
like
take
anything.
it if I needed it. I appreciate it, but she needs it more
Alright.
than I'm
Very well.
somehow well.
Do you all follow Teriel?
I think
Yeah.
that moment happens, and then
I will go.
and he
Yeah.
follows
Oops.
Teriel.
Lost my icon.
It gets that way.
What is it?
Wait.
What's the way out of here? You know, I have no idea. I can't remember when we walked up.
Yes, okay, so go go straight and then right here, like that, yeah. And it's just gonna slope down a bit.
Okay.
Yep, straight forward. Oh, this
Begin
way, yeah.
finding
yeah, it is
the
here.
corridor with the distant sound of the waterfall as you getting closer as you make your way down the steps.
All right. It's over there. Maybe.
Does anyone have any rope? I have some remaining. Plus this grappling hook.
There's this rope here. If I can't walk across, I can shimmy across. Maybe.
Maybe there is someone lighter than you. Maybe Ray.
Where did you come from?
all the rope she had.
Thank you,
Um,
Debbie.
Right, Nissa Cheppy, where did you all come from when you came up from this way? Where does it
So-
go?
We came down the bucket, but
Yeah.
the bucket is gone.
Yeah, the bucket. They grabbed it and they brought it. We can't get. At least I don't know how we could get up that way. But the bucket's back up.
Did you see another way to go when you were where you were when we found you?
Me?
Yes.
No, I was here, and then I went up that way, and I didn't go into that room we were just in. I was right tucked in that inlet there.
Okay.
So
There's
there
no
could
new
be a
across.
path.
There's no path. I looked everywhere.
There's no path.
That's why I was panicking to get to Moonbrook. So I shed my armor and ran across.
Was there a path past you, Moonbrook?
No. I went across the same way. Which I can go across again. And I could hook the armor and then we fish it across and come
Maybe
back over.
you're still hurt though. Maybe Ray could.
What does it
tie the
matter
rope
though?
around him.
You know?
I
Teriel,
can hold.
as you make your way across the boards, the glint of the crystal in that skull that you saw, the crystal that was sort of embedded in the forehead of that strange creature's skull, just kind of catches your attention.
I'll go across. She needs to rest. And he's kind of just like completely staring at it and kind of.
You're heavier than Ray,
It's
though.
fine. I did it once. I'll do it again.
Yeah, but with your armor?
I have no armor. I took it off over there, remember?
No, but you gotta pick up the armor and
How are
bring
you
it
gonna
back.
get it
That's
back?
the problem.
It's fine,
No, it's not fine. It's not
We'll
fine.
fish it. We'll do the fishing.
Yeah.
and he
it-
starts to walk across.
Wait, no, can I give you something first? Here, take
What?
this. And it's her staff, so he could walk across a little bit easier.
What do I do?
You
What you
hold
did
it,
earlier.
and it will balance you. Yes, smart.
Okay.
Take this grappling hook. You can tie it to your armor.
And yeah,
And I'll
take
hold
this
it here.
guidance
Oh, okay.
from
Thank
Azul.
you.
So he's
Yes.
got the grappling hook and I've got the other end, and I just tie it around my arm and brace a
Leoric
little.
casts a guidance spell on you as well,
Yeah,
Teriel.
he pats your shoulders and like brushes off your shoulders as if there's dust, and then as if there was dust, it like looks like wings for a second, just glint, and then it kind of fades.
There you are. I saw this with
All
you.
right. Thank you.
Hold the staff out, okay? It balances you.
I got it.
I've got the rope. You can tie it to your armor or just hook the
Wait,
armor
oh,
onto
I got
the
an
grapple.
idea.
He takes out another feather, and he goes to let go of it, and it just goes, falls to the ground. Tries again.
That's fine.
I'm sorry.
All right. Here we go.
You can go ahead and make an acrobatics check, and you have advantage since you are being helped by your friends. You also have guidance, which is a D4. Go ahead and roll the D4 as well.
It's /R 1d4, right?
Yeah, you don't even have to put the 1. You could just use the D4. Okay, a 19 total. Ariel, you make your way across without any issues.
Okay.
Can't look, I can't look, I can't look.
I start tying the rope and then just look back and look at them, and then I kind of just
Did he make it? Did he
leave
make
the
it?
rope and walk into the corridor with the skull.
Where the hell is he going?
You return to
Yeah.
the small area with the skull.
Marianne! Where are you going?
Just as a reminder, you see that there is a fossilized skull partially jutting out from the east wall of this small cave, about 5 feet off the ground.
Where are you going, Marianne?
The skull has larger than normal eye sockets, a curious ridge between the eyes, nothing that would pass for a nose, and 4 small holes where one would expect to see teeth.
So his eyes is just locked on the crystal. Is this it? He slowly pulls up and goes to put his hand on the crystal, and while his eyes are slowly closing. Is this it?
You put your hand on the crystal. And just for a moment, you think you hear something speaking. The descendant is down. The descendant is down.
What? He goes to touch it again.
Nothing.
Looks back at everyone and he's going to try to dislodge the crystal from the skull.
How do you try to do this?
He's going to first try to pull it out normally, and I feel like it's fastened in there. And he's going to take the butt of his, the hilt butt of his sword, and slowly just knock around it.
Are you hitting the skull?
It's kind of like tapping around the area. He's not smashing it or anything, just kind of tapping to see if it is any looseness.
Okay. I don't think I'll make you do a roll. You crack the skull as you're doing this, and the crystal pops out.
How big is this? Is it like egg-shaped or palm of the hand?
It is about the size of an egg or so. It looks like a piece of amethyst almost. Large, sort of purplish crystals.
So he tucks it in his belt loop with a satchel, I mean. He looks at the skull and says, "Sorry." Kind of turns around and slowly walks away, and before he gets to the exit, he kind of looks back. And then he rolls up to his armor. Yeah. Ready?
You guys can't hear him across the waterfall, but you can see he's like yelling something.
Ready! And I hook the armor on.
Nissa, he's put the grappling hook on his armor.
I just wave because I can't. I can see him making movements, but I can't hear him. So I just say, "Come, we're good."
He's got the grappling. He hasn't put on the armor. He's put the he's attached the grappling hook to his armor.
Okay. So I'm gonna pull.
Yeah, you don't have to make a roll. You just pull the armor across. I mean, it's heavy, but you're pretty strong. You don't have to make a roll for it.
And I just pull it across.
Okay.
I grab it and just put it off to the side and like, come on, Terrio.
Once again, I hold the staff out and attempt to cross again.
Acrobatics check with advantage. You see Teriel make his way across the rope. As he is moving, one foot begins to slip. He catches himself using the staff, straightening his legs out, and continues to move across.
No more for me. Here's your staff.
Wow.
No more. I don't want to. Just
You made it.
Thank
It's
you.
fine. Here's your armor.
He starts to put on his armor.
Let's head back. Let's get away from this room as far as we can.
But I would like to rest as well. I'm very tired.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
So,
You go on ahead. I'll catch up.
you all begin walking up the stairs. Teriel, what are you doing?
Putting on the armor, and he's just kind of looking back at where the skull was, and what did it say? I'm losing my mind again.
Roll me an Arcana check, Teriel. Regular one.
11.
You think that this item is magical in nature. You don't know how. But perhaps after you study it, you might learn some of its secrets.
Well, and he thinks back to his old days as a young I guess student being trained, and one figures back to one scholar that was very kind of very motherly to him, and he's just like, well, you always said I need to study more. Might make you proud one day. He puts the crystal back up and folds it over. Make sure it adjusts his armor and looks back. And walks up to join the group.
The rest of you made your way up the stairs. So now that we have Teriel's armor, how are we going to get back up?
I don't know. I have some ideas, but I don't have much in me right now.
It might make sense to spend the night here to have everyone get some rest. We need it. Everyone's injured. I mean, I don't know how I'm not injured, but I just fought a brain with tentacle arms.
Yeah, what is a brain with tentacle arm?
Yeah, it's
Just
over.
the thing that attacked us. I killed it.
Yeah, you can say it's just down that passageway a little bit, but I'd rather not go over there right now if that's okay.
Yeah. Let's stay together.
I agree.
I don't want to
It's
fight
dead?
another one.
It's dead, you
It was
killed
a
it?
good kill, but
I mean, if you've ever seen a brain,
Are you
cut
sure
into
it's dead?
pieces-
Because we thought that
It's
kobold
dead.
was dead.
it's dead.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's
it's
dead.
as dead as I've ever seen. So I don't know, maybe not, but
It's
Okay.
fine. We should definitely
We should
rest. Yes.
So let's make a pact to stay together because we have a problem with running off, you know, so
Yes.
nobody leaves.
no.
Well,
All right, and if there's any rickety wood or anything, we don't put Teriel across it.
yes. Let's
Yeah.
definitely not do that again, or again, or again.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure.
Right. We
I
know
do
we
not
are we
wish-
now all know that Teriel sinks.
Yeah.
Didn't think of that when I chose. Well, I didn't choose a profession, but
I mean, look at you. You must work out like all the time, right? I mean, it's like a solid
You-
muscle. You're gonna fall fast if you fall.
Rock. Like a
You've
rock.
all helped me or Moonbrook or each other. Every single one of you. If you need something, if you wake up in the middle of the night afraid, wake us. Don't go alone. This group, we're here together.
it almost
get through
sounds
this
like you want to
together.
make us friends.
Is this like are we does this mean I don't have to pay you anymore, or is this
Oh no, you definitely have to pay me.
okay, all right, well,
I have to get back home.
We'll see.
all right, well, okay, well, if we were going to talk about
No,
the
not now.
fines and things,
It's not now.
okay, all right, thank you.
I think
We
the
have a-
money thing is about need, and we can discuss it later. If you don't have it to spare, that's...
Thank you very much.
I
yes.
don't understand. We are here
conversation.
for a lot of coin. Yes.
I do want coin, but we are more successful as a group.
If we're alive, yes.
Well, of
I don't want to
course.
lose any of you because of coin.
You almost
I
sound
want
like you
coin.
can, Nissa.
Trust me, I need coin.
I also
But I
need
don't want anyone to die for it. Not any one of you. You've
Well.
saved Moonbrook, Ariel. and Ray and all of you, and Chappie, you were there for me, and Leoric, you've been there for all of us, healing us. Let's just, this place is harsh enough. It's deadly alone.
I don't think anybody wants to walk off alone, especially in here.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying right here.
So I
Just
feel,
know
I feel...
that if you need help, we're all here. This goes to everyone.
Oh,
Thank you.
Ray.
Yeah.
Come here.
Okay.
Here. Found this on a kobold, and the one that turned... I believe it was possessed, but he had some satchel full of stuff that you might like. He tosses it to Ray. I know you're all in nature and stuff. You might find some use. Not much around here.
Actually, maybe. I think Ray sits down and he opens the sack and he starts pulling everything out and taking a look at it. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I pulled it off a dead corpse.
Ray, you putting your hands through this. There's like an overwhelming feeling coming across. A connection to the earth. You're reminiscing a bit. Maybe the first time that you felt connected to it. Connected to Faerun. The first time you felt your bare feet as a druid on the ground.
Whatever's doing to you over there, I would like some myself. Alright. And he like nudges Chappie. Guess I should leave him alone to his bag of stuff. I told you he'd like it, and he looks at Moonbrook. Yes? Why is everybody so serious?
What's he doing?
I'm always serious.
I love you guys. I just want to say it.
You should all get some rest.
That's all that make you happy. I'll pick moss from now on and give it to you.
No,
Give him a bag of dirt?
I believe. I have no idea. I don't know what it is. It's like some green stuff.
No. It's not the. Well, it is the bag. It's not the bag. It's just I've talked to some of you, but I've not had a lot of friends, and I've had no family. So you guys are pretty much the closest I've ever had, and in such a short time. I'm not trying to make you feel weird or anything. I appreciate you guys being around. So.
Right. You're getting emotional because you felt a bag of dirt.
Yeah, well, it's a good bag of dirt.
Ray, you are takers here. No matter what you are made of, you are takers here.
I will be swapping, if it makes you happier, right? I will be swapping out your pay for dirt from now on, if that's all right.
You know what? You don't have to pay me.
What? What did we
never said anything like that?
Ray? Are you all right?
No, you don't. Right now, you don't have to pay me. I'm sure down the road there might be a need for it. Just today was a lot. I mean, Moonbrook almost died. Nissa essentially saved my life by taking out that thing. I haven't been this close to death since I really appreciate it. I appreciate you guys. So thanks.
I appreciate all of you as well. I didn't, and thank you very much. This is inspiring.
Chappie and Frog appreciates all of you too.
Well, if we were having a kumbaya meeting here, I would have prepared a speech.
I just reach over and pat Frog gently on its little tiny head. I just look at it like I'm still kind of confused that there's this small other lizard-like thing, but I'm just like,
I did start this this excursion. Well, I actually proposed it. Tariel was there. I proposed it to the Arcane Brotherhood. I was looking for my place here in Faerun, and I figured it would be the best place to do it, and with the Arcane Brotherhood. But I was turned down. Well, the proposal was turned down in turn, turned me down from the Brotherhood. So I thought I would fund this expedition to find the Shardalen and start working the Shardalen for Azuth, so we may be prized in a higher degree, so we may gain a boon, so I could then potentially gain a favor or maybe get a divine favor of going back. It's very kind that we have gone this far, and it's very kind of you all to have kept me alive this far as well. I pay you to be my bodyguards, but I did not expect to feel as close as I do now. And it's maybe taken some bumps and bruises and for me to spend a couple of nights in the snow for me to come to it. But I feel like, though I may not feel like I am thawing, but the heart or the extremity of pure business and divine retribution and favor is shedding for a moment, so I can feel warmth here with all of you, and this warmth is comforting.
We didn't do too much of a job. Apparently, you died already. So let's not.
I don't know that. It feels like I did. I don't know. I did the holy water. I didn't do anything. If that's what it even was.
Let's not have you die again. If that's
Okay,
even a thing.
I don't wish to ever.
Yes.
Thank you, all of you.
I don't know.
I'm going to get some rest, I think.
Well, before you do, I guess I'll say that thanks for everything, and whatever.
You're welcome. Or whatever.
If you could calm down with so much emotion, I'd really appreciate it.
I'll try.
Thanks.
That's all you're getting from me.
But of course.
I don't even say anything. I just sit next to Moonbrook and start to get ready for sleep. I'm just so happy she's okay and everybody's okay.
See, what's my name? What's my character's name? Leoric starts to take off his handbag and his cloak, and he starts to, and even the chain shirt, and he lays the chain shirt down on the ground, and then he starts to bundle all of his clothes as a pillow. He's in his small clothes underneath. The cold winds mixing with the icy ground here is still breezing over his small clothes, but he seems to be more comfortable as he starts to get ready for rest.
I'm going to take this corner, if you don't mind.
Nissa looks at Leoric and is like, I've seen a lot of strange things in Icewind Dale, but he's our friend. I just kind of look at Moonbrook and shrug.
Good night.
Someone should stay awake, and I guess I could do it for now.
No.
You need
rest.
your rest.
I have first shift. Don't worry. I can't.
I will
sleep
take second. I am
at all.
fully fine. It was
That's what I was hoping for.
What's happening?
Okay.
Teriel, wake me up
Go to sleep.
when you're done with your watch, okay?
Okay, I don't do it. Okay.
Silthera, what have I done?
Ray is gonna stay awake and seeing that Teriel seems to be distracted, he's gonna wait for Cheppy to go to sleep.
Cheppy's already passed out.
So Ray
You can probably just hear this like gentle.
So Ray's going to lay down pretty close to her head, keeping an eye over at Teriel. And he's going to cast Speak with Animals. And when he does this, he puts his hand over his mouth. And there's a soft murmuring coming. And when he pulls his hand away, his mouth is faintly glowing, a very delicate green. And he's going to get as close as he can to Frog, and in a very quiet voice, he's going to say, "Hello?"
Hello.
Hey there. I'm kind of new to doing this, so I've never talked to an animal, so hopefully I don't say anything offensive. Do you have a name?
Frog.
Your name's actually Frog.
Frog is the only name that Jeppy gave Frog.
Okay. And I haven't done this before because I don't, I just assume, creatures in nature, they deserve their own, privacy, but, Cheppy has said some stuff and I'm a little concerned. So, are you magic at all?
Jeppy says Frog is magic all the time.
Yeah, and she's told us that.
Frog doesn't know.
Okay, that's fair enough. I didn't think I had the things inside of me that I could do until someone showed me how to do it, so maybe that's how it is with you. And again, I don't want to go into private details, but does Cheppy talk to you a lot about, I don't know, the voices she hears? Because she's mentioned it.
Jeppy talks to Frog all the time.
Do you respond?
Frog tries. Jeppy doesn't know.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I should have said I'm sorry. My name is Ray. It's nice to meet you, Frog. You seem like a pretty nice frog as far as I've ever met.
Frog is cold.
Frog is cold. Okay.
Frog is always cold here.
Yeah, well, yeah, this is, I mean, you're in the Dale. I mean, it's always winter here. Well, it is now. Hold on, let me see if I can. Ray reaches into his pack and he pulls out one of his, he has a couple torches and he pulls one out. He uses Druidcraft to light it, and then he gets it close to Cheppy's hair, but he's keeping very far enough away to not catch it. He goes, maybe this will help.
Frog is warm now.
Good. Okay. Well, I can keep this up for a little bit, at least until I need to go to sleep. Well, I guess since you've been so,
Are you okay? You're burning.
There's a torch Ray's holding, like it's blatantly obvious.
Yeah. I'm just a little cold, just warming my hands on the torch. No big deal. Don't worry about it. And then I'm gonna go to sleep.
Keep the torch away from your face. You might burn it off.
Oh, right. Yeah. Right. Okay. Sorry. I'm tired. Oh, so since this is, I mean, you are very nice to talk to me. Is there anything you'd like to ask me? Or, I don't know how this really works, but do you have any questions?
Frog just stares at you.
Okay. Well, I'll let you get some rest, and I'll just sort of keep this going for a little bit so you can stay warm. And if before I go to sleep, if you want to talk, I'm right here, okay? Okay. And then he just hangs out for a little bit until the torch starts to dim, and he's sitting there pretty he's just waiting, hoping that he'll say something else until the torch goes out. And then when it does,
Frog has thought of a question.
Yeah. He uses Druidcraft a little bit to get the fire. What do you got? What?
Do you have any flies?
No. Actually, let me. He looks into the satchel to see if there was maybe any dead things that had gotten into the little bits and stuff.
Go ahead and roll me a perception check or an investigate, either one.
Okay, let's see. We'll do perception.
Just a normal one.
Normal.
Absolutely, there are some bugs in there.
Okay, so he probably picks out all the little bugs, and then he puts them in his palm. He goes, I don't actually know how to feed them.
Frog eats them before you can even present them to him.
Oh my god, that's a skill right there. Wow.
Delicious.
I'm glad I could help. That's great. All right. Anything else? Is that the only question you had?
Do you have more?
Oh no, I think that was it. But you know what? I will keep on the lookout for you, okay? I'll be mindful of it.
Frog stares at you.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and go to sleep, but thank you for this conversation, Frog. It was a joy to meet you.
Continues to stare.
Okay. Ray puts his the torch out, and he probably puts his bag under his head, turns to the side, and closes his eyes to go to sleep.
Ray begins to conk out. The torch goes out, Teriel. And you are left alone with your thoughts. And your mind begins to wander back to a time long ago. A different time and a different place.
What am I doing here? Can remember it like it was yesterday. It feels like forever ago, when I underwent my training, physically, forcefully, and most of all mentally. The lessons that were taught by many of the scholars of Aishan was to let go, focus, and never get involved with having attachments, along with other twisted practices to keep my mind from wandering off the path of my purpose. I have heard tales of my people being so wrapped up with idea of power that they made dealings with devils to obtain an unmatched one. But it was never enough. There was one scholar who was more motherly to me than my own, who seemed to show a bit more interest in me than my purpose. Her name was Silthira.
Again, Teriel, focus. The spell will not weave itself.
Sorry, Headmistress,
There you go again. Your mind is wandering. What have I told you?
I know, Headmistress, but
Come on then, spit it out.
Well, it's just that I was wondering why all the other scholars repeatedly, day in and day out, tell me that to not have attachments.
Is that what is fluttering your little mind to where you can't perform a simple warding spell? Let me teach you of one of the key lessons of being an elf. The first I knew of love was a mortal. Our eyes met, and time stood still. A moment frozen in crystal. We completed each other. When we were together, the hardships of the world fell away, and we lived in eternal, glorious summer, strong and beautiful together. But the seasons change. I watched as his hair grayed, his steps faltered, his sparkling eyes clouded. And once time had bleached all color from my love, and I clung to his hand after that final ragged breath, I felt nothing but rage and fear at the injustice of my loss. Storm clouds shadowing the beauty of our memories together. This could easily have been the sum of my knowledge of love, but after a seemingly endless winter, the clouds thinned, and my heart allowed occasional rays of sunshine to break through. Other loves of all kinds have since illuminated my life, and after each one, the winter became a little less cruel. This is the natural way of things. Mortals race through their summers, ever busy because they know that their lives are short. But our pace is by necessity more measured. The seasons eternally change. We must not close our doors to the glory of summer simply for fear of the winter's chill. It is our duty to cherish the sunshine that these mortals bring and preserve their brief beauty in the crystal of our memories. And though we must always fight through the bitter winters alone, we are warmed by them, and the knowledge that one day spring shall return. Now, try again.
Yes, Headmistress. Headmistress? Thank you.
Go on, then.
Right. Feet set. And...
Better.
Her voice still whispers in my thoughts as if it were yesterday. While all my 45 years after hearing those words of wisdom, I think I finally get the meaning. There is no if, or I should, or I shan't. Have attachments, friendships, or lovers. It's how you deal with the inevitable. Taken in each day, each moment, around those who fill your heart, though it may be temporary. In elven standards, it is not a weakness. Now I realize it's something far more powerful than I could ever imagine. For if that feeling were to be prematurely stripped away from me, there will be no god or goddess that could protect them from my vengeance. Teriel Vaishan.
As you watch over the rest of the group, and these familiar feelings come back to you, without realizing it, you realize now that the crystal is in your hand. Yet again, it speaks to you.
Not a lie down. Emergency protocols enabled.
Not a lie down. Emergency protocols enabled. Crew safe, but vessel imperiled. Psi crystal needed. Come at once.
And that is where we're going to take our break. Thank you everybody for watching Rime of the Frostmaiden thus far. I hope you're enjoying today's episode, with a special appearance from Amelia Tyler, narrator for Baldur's Gate 3, and a good friend to Table Story. Thank you so much, Millie, for doing that. And please make sure that you follow all of these lovely people. Head on over to tablestory.tv/Rime, R-I-M-E, to go follow them in all the places, please. And if you have yourself a Prime Gaming sub that you haven't used yet, consider throwing it their way. Get yourself some emotes. Go support these lovely people. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Hang tight for more Rime of the Frostmaiden.
What?
Not alert down. Emergency protocols enabled. Crew safe, but vessel imperiled. Psi crystal needed. Come at once.
Psi crystal needed. No. Ain't down. Vessel is in peril. The vessel, the skull. Okay, it was dead. It was dead before. This was embedded in its head? Whatever it was. 4 eye sockets. Oh dear. Oh dear. We could be in. Oh, now, when was this? Technology, presence in his mind, psychosis, psychic energy. Come on, Terrio, think. Psychic energy. There was studies of that you could put your thoughts into an object. Maybe even records, communication, psychosis, psychic communication. I need a library. I need to study. My notes are very dear. I just don't have the libraries from back home. Do I warn the others?
Teriel, please go ahead and roll me a 1d100, please. Okay. Thank you.
Is this thing still active? Is this a message that was sent trapped in the crystal? I was never much of a psionicist, but I may know someone who is. He looks over to the group. We're close to the underdog. I only know stories, creatures of imaginal. The only thing that I can think that could do something like this. It's a mind flayer? No. No. I have to tell the others. Have to. And he rushes over and looks over everyone and looks at Nissa. Hi. Eddie.
What is it? Terrio? What's wrong?
You notice sweat beading off of his head with his brow.
Is there an enemy? What happened?
No. Come with me. He takes her over to the corner where he was sitting. I need you to sit down. I don't need you to don't freak out or anything. Just hear me out.
All right.
I found something. A skull. It was about 5 feet off the ground. It was embedded in the wall. had a giant hole where teeth could be of some sort. 4 eye sockets.
4?
We're near the Underdark, are we not?
We are.
Oh.
That's what the one who sent us here mentioned, but we were never supposed to touch it.
We didn't touch the Underdark. I may have found something.
What
do you know about mind flayers?
Nothing, except that doesn't sound like a good thing.
Okay, you're a barbarian. I'm sorry. No libraries there. Do you know any scholars in Icewind Dale, or a library, or anybody who are in touch with magic or any sort of?
Moonbrook, you and Leoric are probably the most learned people I know.
Okay. Ray may have seen some things before, dealing with some stuff. Here. He takes out the crystal. Put your hand on this.
What is it?
Just seek within yourself. I know you're more brute brawn than inner workings, but close your eyes, see within yourself, and listen with your mind. Just put your hand right here.
Nothing, Nissa.
It's just a rock. No. Perhaps, I don't know if we should wake her. She needs rest, but Moonbrook may be able to.
I need Leoric.
All right.
Leoric, he studies the arcane.
I believe you. This is not my area.
It's fine. Maybe I'm just anxious.
We'll figure it out.
I watched it about an hour longer than normal. I tripped down memory lane. I'm gonna go and go meditate, and
all right.
I'll be up in there. And he walks off and goes and sits down in the corner and starts to meditate with his hand on the crystal.
Yeah, as you do so, the crystal begins to glow.
Do I see that?
Oh, yeah. The crystal begins to put out bright light in a 5-foot radius.
Are you doing this, Terrio?
Dim light for an additional 5 feet.
No. Wake the others. Wake the others.
All right.
Oh.
I nudge Ray first, and then Leoric, and then Moonbrook. I'm just trying to give her as much rest as possible. Ray. Leoric.
Yeah.
Moonbrook. Something is happening.
Oh boy. Okay.
Is it a grill? Is it a grill?
No. But
Grill's
it's
allowed.
something strange. Terrio found a crystal. It's glowing.
We told you not to go off alone.
I don't think he did. Did you find this?
It's glowing brighter.
He did ask for help. He didn't try to face it alone, but we don't know what this is. When I touched it, I felt nothing, but when he touched it, it did that.
The crystal is glowing about in a 5-foot radius of bright light and dim light for an additional 5 feet. Purplish glow.
I just wake her gently.
Leoric? Place your hand.
Well, it's magic, that's for sure. Where did you find it?
I may have ripped it out of a mind flayer skull.
What?
Leoric, you can make an Arcana check.
Was there a mind flayer here?
Well,
hell is a mind flayer?
Everybody can give me an Arcana check except for Teriel.
What is a mind
Leoric,
flayer?
You've heard of a mind flayer. You don't know a lot of details about them, but I think that you know that they are creatures from the Underdark, and that they are supposedly very, very dangerous. Moonbrook, you may have heard the name before, but I don't think you know anything about them.
Yeah, I don't. What the hell is a mind flayer? I've heard of those things, but
Very dangerous, from what I know. They're from the
Yeah,
Underdark.
we briefly studied them. I was told to never go near them.
Teriel, if you've studied them, why the hell did you yank a crystal from its...
Where did you find one to begin with? Here?
What are they?
Okay, look, listen. I do know that they're very strong in psychosis, and psionicis really is what they are. And
what is that?
Well, it's this magic of the mind, very strong magic.
Stop, I wouldn't say it's magic. I would say it's something like magic, but it's not exactly magic.
Well, that then it almost enthralled me.
Who are you looking at when you say that, Teriel?
Leoric.
You hear the last bit of the sentence in your head, Leoric.
Oh, okay.
Teriel, you hear his response in your head.
Did we hear
this?
Nope. Teriel
Guys,
just
nobody
trailed off.
talking. So this is a bad thing, right? This is a
Why
bad
are you
thing.
whispering, Leoric?
What?
He didn't say anything.
What's... You're both looking at each other, but not speaking.
Why are you whispering, Leoric?
I'm not whispering. Are you talking?
What are you thinking about as you're talking to Leoric, Teriel?
I'm thinking about the skull. I'm thinking about the skull and what I saw, and
Leoric,
like vividly.
You begin to see images of the cave where Teriel got the skull from. You see the skull.
Oh, okay. That was right there, now down there? You saw it? In the crystal?
Yes.
Give me the crystal.
No.
What's happening?
Yeah, we can't sit here
We're talking
awkwardly.
the whole time.
No, what?
No, we're not hearing you.
It's
We're
silence.
literally.
Are you speaking words to each other, but we're not able to?
Is this like Leoric's thing where he can just sort of talk?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with
Silly
the
me.
thing.
Yes, of course.
But he has to do.
Why would you
a
do that,
spell for
Leoric? When we were just all here, we just.
No, I
It's
said
not
like
me, I
that. He
wasn't-
didn't. He does this whole thing where he puts. He has
Is
like
this
a
the
whole
crystal?
setup.
Where did you find this thing to begin with? When?
He found it. He found it under. Down there. Before he went across the rope.
So here
Down
in
where
the
his armor
mine.
was. There was a crystal. When he trailed off, that's the only time I could assume. When he trailed off and we called after him, he must have grabbed it from embedded into the wall there.
Listen, I know.
What are you saying?
I am the strongest.
Is he bothering anybody else?
No, he can't.
No, he's just staring.
Please make an
You hear
Arcana
him.
check for me, Leoric.
Teriel, just put my clawed hand on his shoulder. Are you? You?
This is some kind of magic. You're not. You think it's related to the mind in some way, Leoric, but you're not sure what it could be exactly.
Yeah, of course I'm me. Look at me. No one can be me because I am the smartest, wisest, strongest, fastest person I know.
Why did you just shut off like that again? What the hell is wrong with you?
Yeah, buddy, you're gonna need to say full words, full sentences.
You're making me nervous. Everyone's making me nervous. Stay back.
You're making us nervous. Calm down.
You're looking at me crazy. I'm not crazy.
We don't think you're crazy. We just think this crystal.
Yes, we do.
No.
Is affecting you.
Literally just called you my only friends, okay? Don't think you're crazy, but you look a little agitated.
I'm stressed.
Down. Emergency protocols enabled. Crew safe, but vessel imperiled. Crystal needed. Come at
What's imperiled?
What
We have
is
to go.
imperiled?
Go where? Where are we going?
Vessel was in peril. We have to go.
A vessel? What
Yes.
kind of vessel?
What the hell are you talking about? Do you
We have to go now.
I think we should probably take the crystal.
No.
Okay.
You will not take this crystal from me.
I'm gonna try to grab the crystal.
I will cut you down.
Terry,
I'll try to grab
you let me hold it before. You
No,
let me hold
I
it
let you
before and I
touch
gave
it.
it back to you.
I know,
won't.
no.
I won't. Listen, I will not take it without your permission. But you let me hold it before, and I gave it back.
No, I let you touch it. There's a difference.
You can try to make a sleight of hand check, Moonbrook, if you're trying to steal it away. Teriel, this would be versus your perception. You can make a perception check.
We're not trying to take it from you. I'm just trying to talk to him to keep him distracted.
Mm-hmm.
We just want you to be all right.
Normal advantage since I knew she was trying to go for it.
We'll say it's normal because Nissa's trying to sort of subvert your perceptions. Moonbrook snatches
We're not
it.
going to take it from you. Not permanently.
Give it back!
Is it doing anything?
As you let go of the crystal, Teriel,
It's all right.
quickly
It's all right.
your mood begins to shift.
What?
You're all right.
What are you... Why are you looking at me this way?
You almost killed me for this.
I would never...
You were holding this crystal and you said something about a vessel and you were talking to Leora.
I would never...
Hey, you're fine. You're okay.
It's all right.
Hey,
You're all right.
You said
We've
that
got
thing was you guys were not talking to each other. It's okay. You're okay. You're okay.
Moonbrook?
Do you hear it?
I don't. Am I supposed to hold it up here? Like, what? No, I don't hear anything. It's just a rock.
Okay, that's good. Do you remember what you heard, Teriel?
Yes, there's a vessel. It's foggy now. Give it back to me. Let me...
No, wait. Well, we will give it back. We will give it back, but just... We don't
I
want
need to
you...
recall this message. The thing is, I don't remember. I remember there was a vessel. It's in danger or something.
Just breathe. What kind of vessel?
Okay, let me start from the beginning. There was a skull. Okay.
All right.
Maybe a mind flayer. 4 sockets, mouth, teeth. Possibly, I can imagine what it looks like. Pictures back at home. Okay, what I'm about to share with you, please. Don't look at me as any different.
We will not.
My name is not Leathrol at the end of my name. My house name is Vaishan. I come from a very, very old house of royal elven blood.
Moonbrook, you can make a history check.
I was just about to ask that, actually.
I look to Moonbrook to see if she reacts.
Oh yeah, you know that house, Moonbrook.
Huh. Really?
We are no better, some would say, than the Drow. Thus, we hate them the most. History names we are closest to our All-Father, Coronel. They say my bloodline traces back to him. As you know, he wasn't a loving father of elves. House Vaishan was tasked with protecting our people, and we would do anything to fulfill that. And we have consulted with devils and creatures alike, mind flayers, to gain an unparalleled, deepened power that can be unmatched when we protect our own. It has corrupted my house, killed off many, and I have been tasked with a mission.
What is this mission?
To tap deeper in this magic. Our people, there's a war brewing. As you may know, Moonbrook, as you may heard of the Crown Wars, centuries old. Prophecy says these Crown Wars may happen again, and if it does, an unbalance may happen. The Pantheon exists solely to regain balance. But the gods and goddesses are noticing our chaotic ways. While our lovely father banished the Drow to the Underdark, who are very, very much in consort with the Mind Flayers and very powerful beings from another realm. He looks at Leoric. I am tainted. I am House Vaishan. So maybe I have a deeper connection than I thought. I don't know why, but maybe this is why I chose to be a paladin, to rid myself of this. I couldn't choose Bahamut. Vengeance was the only one that made sense. If I tap deeper into this dark magic, that is, I don't know if I'll lose myself, but my mind has been trained, I promise you. I was born for one purpose. I don't even know my parents' name. I was raised by scholars, many of them. They told me to stay away from attachments. Stay far, far away from anyone else. Complete my mission and let fate take me wherever it goes.
Do you trust us?
I wouldn't have told you.
Okay.
But I will say this. Though I have been trained in the mind, I am hungry for power. And I believe it's deeper than wisdom or control of the mind. It's in my blood. It's in yours too. Looks at Moonbrook. And you know it. You've had to have that feeling before. It's a deeper connection.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Does that
You're
mean this
right.
thing could do this to her too?
She holds it and it does not affect her, though.
Well, yeah, okay. But Teriel had it for a little while, didn't he?
It may not be. She may not be as potent as I am when it comes to anything of the arcanes. I've studied many things.
It did
all I've
nothing
done.
for me. What about
Or I'm stronger
Ray?
than him.
No.
Maybe.
Okay.
It's not about me being weak of the mind. It's in me. To be
Would you
better.
You encountered something
faster,
called a mind
stronger,
flayer, though. What
smarter.
does that even mean?
Would you say that you're the strongest among all of us? Would you think that?
Of mind?
I'm not asking in a sarcastic way.
There is
I'm
a-
asking, do you feel that you're more trained than all of us here?
I do.
And that needs to be thrown into that hole
I am prophesized.
right now.
This is why I'm here.
Okay, that's great, but this needs to go.
What
if
is
I could,
this?
I would sell this thing. But if you're saying that you're practiced and you have control, and this thing got you to get your sword ready to cut down Moonbrook.
Because I didn't want it to affect her like it affected me.
Okay.
It hasn't.
Oh, that's not what you said. That's you.
I'm
said
gonna
you
cut you down so this rock doesn't hurt you. That's what you're saying.
Absolutely. That's what
Okay,
I've been
that
trained
doesn't
to
make
do.
any sense. Okay.
Ray, I
so-
told you the same thing in private, that I would cut you down. Leoric, did I not ask you to cut me down if I was taken?
You did, but that is a tall ask.
Do you think that this will do that? Will take control of you or one of us?
Honestly.
I do not know as of
And
yet.
that's enough.
I need to
Why don't
study
we
it.
throw it down that deep dark
Absolutely
hole?
not.
Why not?
We have to study it. If that thing is here, your love of this place is doomed. I need
do
to
not
study
love
it. I
this
have to find
place.
a
I'm
library.
simply
I need
trying
to
to
find
survive.
scholars. Listen to me.
There are no
Hello?
libraries here.
I'm a scholar.
And then we can study it together.
Do you have
I feel better with that.
This is
Wait,
like Chardalyn. It is another dangerous
No, it's-
thing that just hurts
Okay.
people.
This is
Okay, wait a
completely
minute.
different.
Okay, so with your knowledge, you gotta help me out. Does touching it cause the problem? Do you have to touch it? Do you know? Because you were holding it and you didn't want to let go of it.
For what I can
and then-
believe is, it's been a while since I've been tapped
Okay.
to anything of any kind of magic that potent. It almost like the feeling is it's like a burning sensation deep down in your core that ignites. It's like a torch being relit for the first time. It's an excitement.
But do you feel it now?
No, remnants are there.
But it's not as strong because you're not
Strong,
holding
of
it.
course not. I'm not touching it.
No,
Wait,
no.
do I-
Give it to me. Let me touch it.
That's what I'm trying.
No.
No.
I have a plan. We could
Isn't that
still
bad?
talk, but I have a plan and I could do things while we are talking.
Okay, go ahead. What?
Do we know what if that crystal is magic?
You
I mean, obviously
definitely
it's
know
showing-
that crystal is magic, Leoric.
All right. So, I am.
Does Leoric know that there is a difference between psionics and magic? Or is it all a blanket term in this?
Blanket term.
Okay.
Here, give it
That's
to
the
Leoric.
case,
Let him
that
hold
makes
it and let me touch it.
Yeah, I would rather like have Leoric hold it and Leoric touch it and you not touch it. Yeah.
Leoric did touch it.
When?
But I am trying to relay a message to you. Now, do you want to know what it's saying to me or not?
Well,
Yes. But
I don't
you don't
know
need
how.
to touch it for that.
Yeah, like I sure I want to know, but you're
You?
so agitated. Like you need to know this moment. and that's
Because
what
you don't
bothers me.
understand!
All
What?
right,
have a
well, I
purpose.
was going to do something, but I will do
What
this
is the
instead.
purpose?
And Leoric takes out a piece of
Tell us. We'll listen.
takes out a piece of chalk or maybe a piece of broken glass, and he starts to etch a circle around everybody.
If we could just get in a little closer, this will help a lot, okay?
And for the next 10 minutes or so, he's going to create the etchings of his glass dust are going to go around, and he's going to create calm motions.
Look. Give me the crystal. I'm in complete control.
You're not.
I am.
As your friend, you're not.
I am.
You
listen to me.
You were not.
You don't understand.
Just wait. Tell us everything before you touch it. Tell us
fine.
everything first.
It's like a rush.
Okay.
All right?
I get that.
It's a rush that flows through your whole body. It's like a surge of power. It's a surge of knowledge. All at once. It's every desire you ever wanted all at once.
Each of you is starting to feel your emotions just start to cool. If you try to fight this, you may. You can make a charisma saving throw.
So we're calming down?
Mm-hmm.
So if we're calming down, and this son of a...
Teriel ignores the spell.
Give it to me.
Nice.
Okay.
Do I have
No, listen. Leoric, what did you just cast on us?
Leoric,
Calm
but I'm
emotions.
not.
Everybody was getting a bit heated, so I figured this design and aesthetic would have given it a bit of a feng
Just
shui
tell
for the
us what
arcane
you
and let
know
every...
before you
Listen.
hold it.
I am not affected by Leoric's magics. I am in complete control now.
That is a terrifying thing, since all of the rest of us are.
It is not terrifying when I am trained in it, Nissa. Please listen to me. Okay, let me use the words you use. Trust me. Please
I
hand it
am
over.
trusting you to tell us
Okay,
what you
look,
know before
I'll
you hold
sit
it.
in the middle of this circle. If I lose control, Moonbrook, you have all advantage to stab me in the neck.
Okay, here you go.
Yeah,
And,
well, okay.
You should
so,
pull out the crystal and
but
give it to him.
Leoric takes out that piece of glass again, and he makes some changes to the circle, which will probably take a little bit more time, but now it's going to be the zone of truth. Yeah.
Okay, Teriel, I'm going to trust you to this, okay? But can you trust Moonbrook to hold it as you touch it? If you
She's
only
already
need to
given
touch
it
it.
to me, and I am in
Oh,
complete control.
Okay.
This is going to take you a while to do, Leoric, but you've started.
Okay.
It's a slightly smaller ring.
I pull out my dagger and I start twirling it in my hands.
I'm going to sit down
I have
next to
a hand on my
Teriel.
halberd,
Sort of.
but
Ray, get my sword and hold it to you.
Okay.
I have no weapons.
No,
I am in
it's fine.
complete calm and control.
I'm trusting you, so you do your thing.
Silthira is with me.
Go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw, please, Teriel. As Teriel is speaking, his expression is more fixed on the crystal.
I
Okay,
put
buddy.
a hand on his arm and I just say, tell us what you see in here. We're trying to trust you. Just tell us as
Yes.
much as you can.
Give me a moment.
Not a light down.
Not a light down.
Protocols enabled.
Emergency protocols enabled.
Crew safe, but vessel imperiled.
Crew safe. The vessel in peril.
Psi crystal needed. Come at
Psi.
once.
Psi crystal needed. Come at once.
I have no idea what that means. I know where to start with that.
By vessel, do they mean ship?
Yeah, is it like a boat?
Psi crystal, is that this crystal?
Okay, so is it saying anything else to you?
Does any of this sound right?
That's all it says. And he puts it down in front of him.
Ray is going to grab the bag that he had with all the moss and whatnot, and he's going to put the gem in the bag, and then he's going to he's going to hand it over up to Moonbrook.
I'm gonna look
I think it's better in the orc's hands.
It's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
What?
Semantics. I'll give it back. I'll give it to Leoric.
I'm gonna look at Leoric and say, "You come from another realm, friend. Have you ever heard of anything like this?"
I will.
You're a study of the magical arts. Go ahead and make an Arcana check.
And because I'm from another plane, do I get advantage?
No.
Damn it! All right. I know. I just figured I'd ask. Okay. Someday I'll roll high in this game.
One day.
Yep.
I think that the best way to describe this is that maybe you used to know.
That makes sense.
Look, I just need to study it. Maybe me and Leor can study it together.
Okay.
But, if where I found its indication, it was fossilized. It was a long time ago.
That's great. It was a long time ago.
That's whatever I want to know. You have to be truthful here. Be honest with one another because Hazut is watching and Zone of Truth has been activated.
Charisma saving throw?
It's charisma.
Yep.
Good. DC 12.
I think I do. Charisma saving throw?
Yeah, it's a charisma saving throw. Anybody that tries to lie, please make a charisma saving throw.
Are you trying to lie right again, George? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Look at all these liars.
Anybody that has gone lower than a 12, you can't seem to tell a lie.
Just out of curiosity.
In my dealings, these mind flayers are very, very ancient, wise. They have a very specific way of doing things. They are very connected to the underdog. You said, wait, you fought. What did you fight earlier? What was it?
The big brain with
the
the
Grell? It was a
Grell.
brain.
What did it look like?
It was literally
The
a brain with tentacles.
Tentacles and
Yes.
a big beak thing.
We are in trouble.
There was a beak.
It was only one?
One.
I
Are there
have to
more?
tell the truth. I can't go on a ship. If it's a ship, you're talking about a ship. I can't do a ship. So
I've killed people. What?
I've died. Just kidding.
What?
I thought we were just saying silly things.
Oh. That's good.
Please explain. All of you?
A pretty good joke, right?
I'm just trying to lighten the mood. Actually,
I didn't kill.
You're lying, Ray.
No, what are you talking about?
I mean, I've killed people too. Like, it's not.
I killed my
I
brother.
have never killed anybody.
Why did you kill your brother?
As a sacrifice.
To what?
The devils of the outer planes.
Why?
Because I was forced to.
By who?
The elders.
Are you still under their control?
The ritual has to be completed.
What ritual?
Only one male can be a prophecy. We were twins.
Is this the crystal?
The stronger eats the weak.
I'm gonna
What is
need
the
you
prophecy?
to slow down
What is
just
the
a minute.
purpose?
Okay, everybody, let's just calm down.
No,
okay?
I want to know.
I want to know too.
Why doesn't Tariel just stop talking unless we have a question? He seems to be
No,
blabbering.
please continue talking. I want to know what the fuck he's talking about.
And that's fine. But we've already had
I just
a couple
take his
stressful
hand and pull it
situations.
down and say, please
was
tell
me!
us.
I was the stronger one. My blood flows through.
Is this the part where I stab him?
No.
It's the part where I glowed because he said moments ago that my magic didn't do anything.
Okay, I need you to...
You hush. You said you died? What the heck is that about?
But he was not serious, really.
He obviously was.
Ray is looking over at Teriel having a really hard time.
He's alone.
You're not alone.
He takes a second and he goes,
They said it was for the better.
No, you're okay.
I had to.
You're okay. You know what? We've all been in
scream.
We've all been in really, really weird places. Okay? We've all had, I think we've all had things in our lives, right? I mean,
I care for this group.
And I care for you.
I will protect you no matter what.
We're here for you as well.
Nice of you.
Okay.
Just, you're not alone.
We've all done
things.
Yes, we've all done
Ray is
things.
right.
We've all been.
You don't understand. The pact has to be. He wanted me to do it. He was crazed. It was the one with the stronger willpower. I had it. I didn't succumb. He did. He changed his eyes. His eyes went black. He was close to the abyss. I had to. We practiced for so long.
What did he succumb to?
He was defeated. Mentally, it was not his own. They favored him always, but I didn't hesitate. I didn't just kill him, I murdered him. I was angry. He smiled while
we've all done things we're not proud of.
Yeah. I've done some really bad things.
Yeah, like what?
Well, I mean, I killed people. We just... That's what... You know, we're... That... You know, I thought that's where we're going with this. I
abandoned my clan. I told myself I wanted to get them help, but here I am. Just surviving, not helping them, just trying to stay alive while they suffer.
Life is survival. Each one of you,
What's survival worth if you're not there for the people that were there for you? What's the point?
I ask myself that question every day.
I think the point is the next day. The point is tomorrow, and the choices you make. I don't think there's anybody alive that doesn't live with regret. On one way. I have lied. I have cheated. I think you guys probably aren't that surprised. And I think you make decisions and you live with them. And I think how you react to those memories really tells you what kind of person you are.
They did it to me. Those memories weren't there before.
Wait, you had forgotten this? Until now?
Yes.
Well, there's... Sometimes you can do that.
There's a spell, a deep spell, a deep one. Magic, spell of forgetfulness, maybe. I don't know. It was. I always thought I was the only one. I thought I was.
I will speak honestly here for a moment. Well, I have to. Teriel, how are you feeling right now?
Horrible.
You like it?
No.
Would you like it to stop?
Yes.
Could I have the crystal?
It's down on the ground in front of Teriel.
What did you do?
Nothing. I am worried in your state that in this, with course in the zone of truth for Azuth, as well as the pairing with the crystal
You
could
did
be a
this.
seed of
You
curses
made
in
me
your...
remember this.
Well, I was about to explain that I think it's the crystal that is uncovering things inside your mind. It is not me, Azuth.
Perhaps knowing your past is better. As Ray says, we've all done things. We've all made choices we regret. Perhaps we can make better choices.
We need
knowing
to.
what happened.
We need to find out what's going on with this crystal. Why it's attracted to me.
I agree.
And we need to study it, and we need to find out if indeed mind flayers are still around and
we
rampant.
need to learn more about what mind flayers even are.
Well,
it's so familiar.
Let's keep going. We have a quest to fulfill, and we need to finally honor our word. Yes, and
Well, I'm really tired. If I'm being truthful, I'm very tired right now.
Right, yes, after you rest, there is...
I also must rest as well. I don't want to keep having to keep drawing my spells out like this.
If you will allow me to hold on to this crystal, since it did not
Leoric should have it.
Is it safe? Will it affect him?
I have no idea why I keep saying his name, but it's screaming in my head.
Perhaps we should give it to him.
No, you have to give it to him now.
Okay, all right. And he reaches out and picks it up. As I do agree, but not because he wants it, but I do agree that I am the most qualified of all of everyone here to have any sort of...
Leoric?
Yes?
You're realizing as you're putting this away that you think that Teriel has become attuned to this magical object. You can break its attunement, but it takes some time. It has to be kept away from him for at least 24 hours, and it has to be about 100 feet away from him for 24 hours.
Very well. I think as he picks it up, maybe he has that epiphany, and many... I think there is something. There are different ways, different casters and mages of the weave could interact with different objects that are imbued with the weave itself, using the attunement of their mind and spirit. And I think that is what is going on with you, Rael. There are ways we could break it, but it will involve me standing over there, and you standing over there, for a day.
What if I don't want it, Wayne?
Well, then you will feel what you are feeling, and will continue to. I don't think...
It's going to show me truths.
If I'm being truthful, I don't want that either. And I'm being truthful, obviously. So.
Good, thank you. Azuf likes that.
I have no preference. It did not affect me, so I'm fine with
whatever it is. There's a warning message in there. We need to heed.
I'm not going on a ship though, so that might be a journey for you, my friend, and not for me.
Well then.
Well, do we know it's a ship?
They said vessel. That could be anything.
The vessel could have been that thing.
Could be a bottle.
That the where I found the crystal itself.
It could be
holding it. That was the vessel. No,
okay, I can deal with vessels. I can't deal with vessel as in a ship.
Right.
I have issues. Okay.
Since Ray's fairly well traveled. Would he know anyone to talk to in the 10 towns about this?
Oh, make a history check.
Okay.
You think you know just the right person to speak to about this.
Okay. I don't know how much you guys trust me. I think we've been through a lot. I'm putting that out first.
I trust you, and I can't tell a lie.
I don't trust you. You lied.
It's questionable, but I'm on mostly about an
I
80-20.
trust you enough. What is the suggestion?
Okay. The guy that I am trying to stay away from would know.
Oh, isn't this ironic?
Salad
The
Dash.
man you steal from.
Well,
Knowledge.
He doesn't know that Ray is back and he owes Cheppy a favor.
Ah.
Right?
Let him speak, alright?
Salad Dash. He's not the kind of person that you trust, but he is known for. I mean, he's just known. He has his fingers in everything. If anyone's gonna know anything, it's gotta be him.
But don't let him put his hands on it then.
Look,
Seems like you both are thick as thieves. So then-
It's not. It's the opposite. And I'm not lying to you, okay?
Good. You wouldn't be able to, right?
You should stop lying.
I'm going to, okay, so you can trust me. I have died. I don't want to go into it. I'm not dead. So I need you guys to understand that I'm trying to do what's best for everybody here, okay? So this is the guy that we need to talk to. I don't know the best way to get to him and talk to him other than just doing it, and I would rather still not be noticed, but you guys have got to go talk to him.
We can keep you hidden. We've done it before, and Cheppy is owed.
That sounds like
So
an
it's an
idea.
avenue.
I go for it.
Just don't trust anything he says.
And why are we going to him?
No. You would you say okay, to my eyes that is a valuable object that would sell so quickly. He's going to be interested. Okay? That's a weakness. You're going to know that he's going to be interested. You can do a lot with that.
So we don't put it in his hands. We vaguely talk about it.
No, you're going to have to bring it up directly to him if you're going to get his attention. But you have control of it.
Players in his mind. Will that get him to talk?
You talk to him in a public place, okay? Public enough that he can't do anything. Just please trust me, okay? I'm trying to help out as much as I can.
All right. Can you put this stupid zone of...
All right, fine.
He kicks some of the glass dust so it breaks the circle.
Thank God. I actually like you guys.
Oh, yeah, that's
I already knew that, just so you know.
Okay. Well, first, we get rest, and then we finish this. So we can get some coin. We might have to barter.
Agreed.
Well-
We need to find our way out of this place.
We
Let
have to
us
complete
sleep.
what we need to do first. But we
Good
have
point.
something more interesting to talk about, and that's the kobolds. But maybe we should do that once we rest, because Leoric brought something to my attention that is very interesting. The kobolds are not dumb creatures, as we may say, or not too dumb. Sounded like one wanted peace. And that one is now dead.
Look,
Out of reason and
Should we get rid of the body,
self-defense,
or should we...
out of self-defense, I agree to your actions. I killed one too. But there are more kobolds. We should probably hold some kind of talk with them.
I had the opportunity to kill 3 of them and I didn't, so you're welcome.
Very good.
So, you said they're hungry. We could just give them
Thanks for the
food, right? Like,
restraint.
That wasn't all. Leoric, you care to share?
What? About what?
About the kobolds. What they wanted.
All right, they said that they were hungry, they were starving. The 3 that I spared so willingly, I was able to. I fed them some of the rations that I have, and they were so distracted. I decided to let them live by walking the other way, fast in a brisk fashion.
Trex was his name.
Trex, yes, the one with the contraption wings. Yes, he also said that he spoke common and that he was able to potentially work for in here, stay in them. They don't want to leave, they want to stay in the mine, which could be wonderful for Tamerlane or the 10 towns, because then they could hire them and they could actually, the miners don't have to come out here. So that is something as well.
What I've noticed about this land is survival is very hard. Maybe they were just trying to survive in here. We just came bussing into their little home and slaughtering them. And they were just on the defensive because, well, I would do the same.
Well, ultimately, they tried to drive out the miners, so...
They did drive out the miners.
Do we know that?
Okay.
What if it was...
So let's agree.
Oh, it could have been braid thing.
So let's agree. We'll find them and we'll talk. Okay. Let's keep all of our weapons put away, and we'll talk.
Away, but at the ready.
Sure, at the ready. Okay. There's nothing wrong with being ready. Just don't have it out pointed at them.
What? Don't look at me like that, okay? Like, I just...
Moonbrook, you did what you did, and I agree to it.
Moonbrook is covered in blood. Like,
yeah, she's... I just look at her and smile.
We'll explain everything. As best we can. And hopefully they understand, and if they don't, we leave them be. If they lash out, well, I guess we'll all have to shed some blood.
Once we rest, we'll be better able to defend ourselves.
Sorry for the,
It is alright. We're glad you told us.
I'm not.
So we're all agreeing, we will be talking with them?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, of course.
And for the record, it's not because I don't trust you or I don't like you or something like that. It's just I don't have a lot
You
to
straight
think
up
about.
told him that you didn't like him. That's kind of a dick move, you know what I mean?
I always tell Ray I don't like him.
Yeah, no, I'm used to it. But it's okay, because I like you.
You told us the truth. That is a good thing. I hope that all of us continue to make better choices than we have in the past.
And I hope all of us don't have to wait for me to draw circles for us to tell the truth.
I'm
Including
willing
yourself,
to be.
Yorick.
I've never let.
Fair
I've never
point,
let.
Teriel.
He looks down at the ring to make sure it's broken.
I have never lied to you.
Right.
And I believe you. Wink.
I'm going to be in my thoughts.
You should all rest. I will take the second
I am
watch.
going to actually rest. Yes.
Yeah.
Leora,
I want to wake
just
me up this time. Okay.
Make sure
Yeah,
you keep
please.
it safe.
I'm gonna go to
Girls.
sleep.
Close
I
to
will.
you.
everyone begins to head to bed, except for Nissa. It's not comfortable in this cavern. But you've been through a pretty harrowing experience. As the last of the group sort of tries to find some space to get comfortable, Nissa. Chappie is snoozing away. How are you feeling in this moment?
just very glad that Moonbrook and everyone's alive. Very confused about this mind flayer and this vessel and this crystal and how in the world we're gonna get out of this cave. I feel lucky and also angry that we're all stuck down here. Amused at all of them.
You let them rest. And you all get a long rest for the night. And that is where we're going to end the episode today.
Ooh.
I get my spells back.
Yeah.
And I get to
look, we end early. Wow. Is it early? I don't even know anymore.
That was a good
What is time? I have no idea.
It was a good time.
Oh my god, my body hurts.
We finally got our long rest.
Yeah. Oh,
Screw
God.
the episode. We finally got our long rest.
Is there a long rest button?
No.
No, you just gotta manually do
I don't
it.
even know what the hell I get. Oh, okay.
Just get everything back.
I spent so much. Oh, my armor. What was it? 22? I can't remember.
There's a checkbox for the item in your item list that I turned off, and you just turn it on. It's at the very bottom, I think. Your list of items.
Got
What a crazy episode.
That was
Lore
awesome.
drops galore.
Yeah, it was so
Galore
good. Holy
drops.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. We had recorded the bit for Teriel 2 weeks ago.
That was recorded?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
It
recorded
was
it.
one-shotted too, which was even...
Basically, Tech had wrote out some stuff, and Millie wrote her own stuff.
Sick.
For that bit.
I was wondering.
It was incredible.
So good.
It was so good.
Yeah, it was so good. Everything was just so good tonight. Like, I barely had to do anything. You guys just killed it. You did so well.
But you were Chappie.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was incredible. That was incredible.
I love Frog. I'm just saying.
Alex did a
was
double
so good.
take.
Frog.
By the way,
Both of those.
Frog was my voice. That was my voice. That wasn't Go XLR.
This is Frog's voice. That's
No.
just me talking.
Incredible. How? was
You
incredible.
inhale when you do it.
Yippee.
Yep.
It was incredible.
Yeah, so wonderful job, everybody. And yeah, we're technically we're like ending on time. We're ending on time today. We're not going super late.
I don't think we've ever done that before.
No, we've done it. We've done it a few times. I mean, you know, it just it's
I love it. I don't care. I was ready to go till 9. Let's do it.
It made sense.
Yeah, right?
It made sense to end it there. Yeah, some great lore dropped. And you guys have found some interesting things. You found some interesting items. Yeah. It's going to be a wonderful journey, I think. A very wonderful journey. And every episode we do just makes me want to continue the journey more. And you know, we're just waiting with bated breath for another week to pass to do the show again. Which is a wonderful feeling.
I feel like we've like barely scratched the surface so far. It's
You
crazy.
have. I'm not going to tell you.
I love it.
I'm not going to tell you how many chapters there are in this, but you are still in chapter 1.
What? I thought we were released chapter 2.
We love it. I love
love
this
it.
show.
Whack, as long as you want to do this, bro, you can have me for years. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Okay. Still in
I
chapter
already
1.
got a second character just in case. Just
But you know what's nice is I think, you know,
Running out of flour.
every episode.
The world is running out of flour.
Yeah, that's like every month.
Well, you're gonna have to come up with another. I don't know. Use cornstarch. Maybe that's cheaper.
He's gonna go through the entire baking aisle. Like, all right, we tried pancake mix. We tried regular flour.
It's quick this time.
At this time, the grocery store people are looking at you funny. Flour again?
Yeah.
The whole cart like comes
Gotta
up and
show.
just flour.
It's for my art.
When you
Thank
roll
you.
up, I'm so
Only
sorry.
let you have 4, sir, this time.
There's always a hole in the bag of flour, right? There's always
Exactly.
a little hole. So
They
there's
look
just a
at you
whole
like
little...
they look at you like, oh God, another COVID person learning how to bake. Oh my God!
You should literally.
At least
tell
they're
them,
not buying
I wear
yeast.
Yeah, right.
I put it in my hair.
Yeah, they'll be like, he's so weird.
So what are you cooking this
Before,
time?
before we continue,
Content is what I'm cooking.
before we continue, I do want to mention one
Content.
thing. There is a drop that just happened on the Patreon. If you haven't seen it, it is for the $5 tier and above, and the first episode of the sort of prequel story to Rime of the Frostmaiden has gone up. It's called Luskin's...
Prime of the Frost. Oh.
Good job, man.
It's called Luskin's Shadow.
Ooh, crap.
Okay,
We can't watch it, can we?
I
love that.
I'm sure we can see
want
shit.
to watch it.
watch
now.
Yeah, I really want to watch it. We can't, can we?
I'll pay.
You
I'll pay
can't,
you if I could watch
you
it.
can't yet.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair.
Myth can.
Hey!
Oh my fucking God. Well, you know what? You can't.
That's not
You
fair.
Because
I won't.
Leoric is in it.
Okay, never mind. I will.
Oh,
When can you tell us when we can?
That makes sense.
Of
'cause he
course
was
I
here.
will tell you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Because
Appreciate that.
we all want to, obviously. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Just
not
tell
a
us.
watch. It is a listen. It is just a podcast. But you know, same amount of effort is put in, and Phelan is in it as well.
Love her.
I love
My best
Noodleeth,
friend.
Noodleeth,
Oh,
brutal,
cool.
brutal Bree, as well as our wonderful patron D&D Randy.
Right.
Yeah, so
That's awesome.
it's really good
That's
stuff.
awesome.
And yeah, it's a little prequel thing that's going on, and maybe we'll learn some stuff going on in the background. Who knows? Who knows?
Okay, so what this means is every single one of you guys has to join the Patreon, and we all have to join the Patreon, and none of us can actually listen to it yet, but when we can, we will. Damn it.
So I just wanted to say that, and let's do our shout outs. Go around the room, do some shout outs. Let's start with Technique this week. Why don't we start with you?
Oh, hello. I'm Technique. I play Teriel, and oh my goodness, this poor child, this poor elven child. If you're interested in learning more about House Vaishan, there's not too much, but you can find out some stuff there. And if you're a true lore digger, I should say, feel free to YouTube it, look into the books of D&D and the wiki. It's very interesting. That house is really effed up for the good reasons, though. It's not like they're pure evil. They did what they had to do to protect. I mean, it's just how it is in the world of Faerun. I mean, I like it because people paint Faerun to be this big fantasy place, and that all orcs and drow and people are just the evil ones, and these high elves are all beautiful and dance and frolic around, you know, woods and stuff. But they all have their own inner demons, and sometimes they talk to demons and devils. So they're fae. That's all I gotta say. But other than that, I host, I voice act, I act, and I also play lots of RPGs. If they don't have a voice, I give it to them. If you're interested in Teriel and you like him, if he survives, he will be also played in Baldur's Gate 3 and other D&D games as a little, why not have some extra lore on Teriel type things. So it'll be really, really fun. Maybe before he gets to Icewind Dale, you'll see some adventures with him and those instances for fun. I don't know. We'll see. Other than that, you can find me at twitch.tv/technique. No U, no E. Just a Q at the end, and Technique TV, same spelling, but just put a TV at the end on Twitter. That's where you'll know everything, what I'm doing, where I'm doing it. I always post there, and it's lovely and positive. That be me.
I'm just saying, I'm butting in. Like, I really want to do a, party Baldur's Gate run.
Oh yeah, dope.
Oh my
Druid is in.
Okay, then
I
I'll
know,
save it for
100% down for that.
When's the
yeah.
cleric of magic? Is there one?
They do have
Need a
cleric, but not
cleric.
cleric
Need a
magic.
You need a cleric.
Yeah, all right. I'll just play
I will make it work. I don't care how I do it, but I'll make it work. Yes.
Oh, all right. Well, there you go.
Thank you,
Content.
Technique. Thank you.
Thank you.
Aaron, why don't you go next?
Oh, hi everybody. My name is Aaron. Before I say anything about myself, it sucks that Proxy couldn't be here. Wack did a fantastic job being her. So, huge applause to you. But talking to Frog was something that I think Ray was never really going to do. But, she's all kinds of fucked up and he's seeing it. So it was fun to talk to Frog, and that voice killed me. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, I can't laugh. Oh, the whole fucking time. So that was a lot of fun. And also, I really feel like this was a fantastic point where everybody really got on a similar page, like concrete on a similar page. And it was really nice to have this interesting dynamic where it didn't feel as much of a fight, but maybe just a minor struggle of, okay, I get it. I understand where you're at. So I really like, I love this episode. I love that stuff. Other than that, I'm an author, and I wrote a book called Firewall Down. It's a cyberpunk detective mystery. It's pretty good. If you know anything more about that, you can find out more over on Twitter at Aaron B. Writes.
Thank you, buddy. Myth?
Hi, everyone. I'm Myth. Speaking of Mind Flayers, it's me! Mythy's in the chat. I am super excited about this episode, and it was very hard when you were like, some things, or you did, and I was like, oh, God, darn, I just want to nerd out about this. But yeah, it was a really great episode. I really liked the frog scene. That was super awesome. That was just really great. The entire we didn't do much again. We kind of went from one spot to another, and that's where we stayed. And I really liked it. I liked how much we uncovered and how much story was told in that spot. It's just really great when we don't have to go very far to still tell a wonderful story. And that goes out to all of the wonderful cast members we have here. So thank you for playing with me and letting me be a part of this. My name is Mythomatic Record. You can follow me on twitter.com/Mythomatic. Tell the algorithm about me by liking my stuff. And yeah, thanks so much. You're all great. And I'll see you next week.
Please
and I'll be streaming later. I'll be doing some Star Citizen.
Go check out Myth Stream. It's wonderful. The Star Citizen stuff is especially great. I always am enthralled whenever you activate the facial recognition.
Oh my God! I was there the other day, and
it's hilarious.
Like, what'd you say the other day? It's like, oh, the mustache is, and the mouth is. It's the best.
Constant duck face.
It really is.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Thank you, buddy. Tess.
I'm Tessa, THKA on Twitch. Tess Games on Twitter and Instagram. I stream on my channel on Saturdays and occasionally on other days too, but Saturday's kind of like the guaranteed day. And I love this show, these people, and Wack is just, I mean, I thought Chippy was here for a second and like super miss Proxy because she's incredible. But everything about tonight was so cool. Just getting to know everybody's backstory, getting to have these like interpersonal moments. It was very cool, and I just love the heck out of all of you guys. You're amazing. Yeah, so I'll hopefully be here next Friday. Like almost certainly will be. I'm just enjoying doing this show so much. I also do Borderlands stuff on the Borderlands channel, so if you're into Borderlands, stop by. That's it.
Thank you so much. Boom, boom. Thank you so much, Tess. Everybody, please make sure you go follow Tess. And last but not least, Wish.
Hello, Amy, your girl Wish. As always, I do stuff on Twitch. Lately, we've been doing GTA roleplay, which has been really fun. And I do that for sure on Thursdays because I'm taking a book out of my wife's book, so I can make sure that I'm actually there 1 day a week for sure. Because I spend a lot of time actually working on Twitch stuff, so right now my time is little. Not my own. Hopefully we'll get that straightened out very soon, but I do want to thank all my fellow wonderful role players tonight. It was a crazy story, and like Myth said, we literally moved 10 feet and we just told this wonderful story and so much lore galore. So thank you all for watching and being awesome. So thank you.
Thank you, Wish. Thank you. I'm Wax Steven. I have been your DM of Doom. I've dragged the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. Thank you all so much for joining us. Chat, we appreciate you. Thank you so much for being here. Much love. Much love. I have my own little psi crystals that I've been working on. If people have been watching my stream, you might see some stuff that I'm working on occasionally. I have been working on doing a stream about me creating a system. I'm designing a TTRPG, an isekai TTRPG over on my channel. It's done weekly on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern, so if you want to check that out, you can. You might also see sneak peeks of some dice that I'm working on, and this kind of popped into my head because we were, the psi crystal kind of looks a bit like amethyst, and, well, I did some dice for a friend of mine. Let me take that filter off real quick. I've been working on some dice for a friend of mine that asked for some dice that sort of look like amethyst. And I don't know how well you're going to be able to see it.
Oh, yeah.
Yup.
Look at that.
And it's canon.
And
it's crystal's a D10.
Canon.
That's hot.
That's
yeah,
sick.
That's really nice.
Amazing.
I loved uninked dice.
So cool. Wow.
So that's what I've been up to, and you can come hang out on the channel, Wax Steven on Twitch, and as I said, we just dropped the patron one shot that we've been working on, which is a tier on the Patreon. If you have stupid amounts of money and that you want to throw around, we do private patron one shots, and it made sense to integrate it into Rime, so that's what we're doing. We're doing it. It's a prequel story. Go check it out. Thank you so much to my wonderful cast. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Myth. Thank you, Tech. Thank you, Tess. Thank you, Wish. And thank you, Proxy, even though she couldn't be here tonight, for being awesome role players. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. And tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern, we have the Cerebrum Project, which is just ultra fucked up. And it is run by the wonderful Pumpkinberry and just a crazy amount of production people. It's so good. Make sure you check that out. And hopefully we'll see you for that. We also have the premiere of season 3, sort of year 3 of Witchcraft and Wizardry on Tuesday, I believe. If there are any changes to that, we'll let you know, but I think we're all good for returning on Tuesday. So hopefully we'll check you out for that. Thank you so much for being here, folks. Peace out. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend.
Wait, before you go, I want to let everyone know that Whack literally, when he said he literally integrated that stuff. So I'm a player on this, and it still blows my mind that none of this is scripted. Like, all this stuff just probably happened at once, and I don't even know what the hell's going on. So you can just praise him for that, because he does not take credit well at all. He's doing all of this. He is producing all of this. He is doing all the pre-recording stuff. He's a god amongst the D&D table. So definitely praise him and give it up to him. And whatever support you want to give me, give it to him. Simple as that.
Thank you.
Seriously, we're all very lucky. Tech is 100% right. Like,
yeah.
Like Whack makes us feel
Bye, everybody. Thank you. Have a wonderful rest of your weekend.
Man, just take the